Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox kitchen. I am so excited today. Today, we are making raw vegan sushi. Yes. Oh, my goodness. One of the things that I love to stress and emphasize to all of my students and my one on one coaching clients for detoxifying the body and making this a lifestyle is find some really amazing recipes that you can continue to eat even after your juice detox so that you can continue your detoxification after your juice cleanse and make this truly a lifestyle because we want to really tap into our inner world of health and vitality, not just when we are on a juice feast, but every single day of the year. So coming up with these beautiful recipes has been kind of my passion for the last, well, over 200 days. I don't know. Hey, Siri, how many days has it been since June 1st, 2020? 232 days. Okay, so that's a good run for the birds. Yes, indeed. So welcome. If you are here, pop in and say hello. We've got Alana here. Alana, hi, babe. Oh my goodness. Alana had some surgery yesterday on her shoulder, and we are sending you all the good healing vibes, babe. I know, just one day, and it could feel like an eternity, right? I'm glad you got some good rest, and I hope that you are on the mend. I know that you're on the mend because you're doing this beautiful, beautiful protocol. Living foods is going to help heal you up from any kind of trauma, whether that is surgery or an accident or any kind of trauma to the body. Detoxing the body and keeping living foods in ya is going to work. Heal all tea as well, babe. Do you have some heal all tea, Alana? That is what I'm drinking right now as I work through my own detox. Malvina is here. Yes, I'm ready to watch and learn. I'm so glad that you are here. We're making sushi. Have you guys ever made sushi? Hello, hello, consciousness. How are you, my darling? So glad that you are here. It has been a while, but that's all good. I know that you've been here in spirit. So I want to get started on this. Let me show you what I've got here. So if any of you are, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to share this out to our Facebook communities so that they know that we are going and that we are live right now. So to a machine that sends out different frequencies of energy. I've done that. That's me from this morning. Let me get into my Facebook, and I'm going to share this out to our juicing communities, and I'm going to let you know what those juicing communities are, because they've been a wealth of resource for me, finding out and learning about this beautiful way of life. So I'm going to share it first to our Facebook group. This is our before and after school program, as it were, the Real Juicy Detox. Juicing for Health is another great group. Juicing and Raw Food Support Group for your healing journey. Solid Food Vacation / Juice Feasting. And then the other ones are Eating to Live, Not Living to Eat. And the Dr. Morse groups are Sharing the Detox Diet by Dr. Robert Morse, ND, and Fans of Dr. Robert Morse, ND. And I realize as I'm doing that this isn't really a solid food vacation kind of thing. But listen, we can only do a solid food vacation for so long. At a certain point in time, we're gonna want to have some food. So how do you do that? How do you continue to eat beautiful, living, detox friendly meals and not feel tempted to go back into that other kind of crappy stuff that we were eating before our juice cleanse, right? This is how you do it. This right here, I've got some beautiful jicama. Have you guys ever used jicama? This looks like a potato. It's not as starchy, but it is starchy. Very mild in flavor. This is what it looks like. It's called a Mexican turnip. This is half of one. And they're huge. They can get really big. They come smaller, like to fit in the palm of your hand. But this one is really big and it's amazing. So what I wanted to do is I want to show you guys exactly how I make my sushi, because it turns out so great every single time. This is one of our favorite things to eat right now. Juice, juice, juice. I'll have some heal all tea when I get home. Okay, babe. Are you at physio? Amazing. You're doing everything to heal your body. I'm so proud of you, Alana. Yes, I have been. Okay, good. I've been juicing my apples. Awesome. Bought more than 40 apples. It's crazy that I've burned through so much of them. Yep. You go through a lot of them when you do a juice protocol. Isn't that huge, Alana? Gigantic. And that's just half of this. So I want to jump right on into this. As you guys are coming into class, say hello. Physiotherapy every day this week. Awesome, babe. You're gonna get back to your full range of motion in no time. In no time. So what I wanted to do is I want to show you how I take the jicama from just being chopped like this. By the way, these are my beautiful bowls that I got yesterday while we were out gallivanting, grocery shopping. And I'm going to show you how I rice it. So that it looks and performs just like rice in our sushi. Let me know in the comments, have you guys ever made sushi, and have you ever made raw sushi? Let me know in the comments. Say, yes, I've made raw sushi, or no, never made raw sushi. Let me know in the comments. I cannot wait to see who's got experience with this. Hi, Chrissy. Nice new picture. Look at you glowing all up in the place. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? And by the way, if you're new and you've never commented before, let me know. I like to make a big fuss for you. I got my bell. I'm ready to ring my bell for you. So let's get started. So the jicama is going to, right, Kelly? They're the perfect size. Look at this. Such a beautiful size of bowl. I know. I love them. I'm so glad that I got them. No, never made sushi, but I have the ingredients. Was going to try to get to making it later this afternoon. Okay, well, this is perfect timing. Perfect timing. I'm doing good. Hope you're well. I am doing well, babe. I have a little bit of a bladder infection going on, which is like, it's kicking my butt. I'm not going to lie, but I'm pushing through. Never made sushi. Okay, well, let's get started. This is super easy to make. So what I've got here is I've got a bowl that I've already riced, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this. So let me just bring up this camera, our sushi cam. Do you see that? Does that not just look exactly like rice? Totally does, right? So let's get making this. I've pre-chopped some jicama. This is about half of a jicama, and it worked out to fill up my entire Vitamix blender. This is what I do to get my my stuff chopped really, really fast and really super fine. It also, what I like about doing it this way is that it also helps to rinse out some of the starchiness from the jicama, which I really, really like, so that it is not, it's not heavy when you eat it. Sometimes that starchiness can make our food feel really heavy in our bellies. So this is going to make you feel really light when you eat it. You know, sometimes when you go to eat sushi, you feel really like heavy. I can't have a lot of sushi because right away it fills up my belly really fast. Cooked rice is very acid forming. It forms excess carbon molecules in the body, which then gets converted into carbonic acid, making it very, very hard on the body. So I don't eat any cooked grains at all anymore. This is raw. This is a great alternative. So let me show you how I do this. By the way, I heard something today. When you get into spirituality, you pay the price of sanity, meaning that you will never fit into regular society again. Yeah, that's very true. But you know what? Who wants to fit into regular society? Do you want to fit into regular society? Really? Not me. I haven't fit into regular society since ever, I don't think. I've always been the black sheep of my family. Okay, so let's fill this up. We've got about 5 cups of jicama chopped. I'm going to fill it up with water to cover, and then I'm going to show you a trick. It's really, really quick. It doesn't take much time at all to make this. So you want to completely cover the jicama, all right? Completely cover it up. And you can do this for any vegetable that you want to finely chop. Super easy. Watch how fast this is, you guys. I've got it on the blender. I've got the lid secured on, and I'm just at a number 3 on my Vitamix. I'm going to start at a 2. And then I'm going to go up to a 3. That's it. And you can see that it looks really, really creamy. And that is the excess starch. That's the starchiness in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bag. Let me bring the bag over and show you. I'm going to take this vegetable. This is actually just a reusable mesh vegetable bag. You can also get a nut milk bag, but why? If you don't have one, don't spend the money to get a nut milk bag. Get a little mesh reusable vegetable bag if you can find it. And I'm just going to pour it out. You guys can see me, right? And then I'm just going to, over the sink, I'm just going to squeeze out as much of that liquid as possible. Just getting it all squeezed out. Just like so. Kelly, I'm thinking your juicer would be great for this. Your pure juicer that has the plates that you squeeze down and get all of the juice out. You can also probably just put this through your juicer, right? It'll probably do the same thing. You want all the liquid out, or as much of it as possible. Okay. And it leaves behind a really starchy residue in the sink, but that's okay. I'm going to clear out my this bowl by filling up the blender to go again. Now, this is the kind of thing that you can make in advance and just put it in the freezer, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So that whenever you feel like having a sushi fix, you just take the bag out of the freezer, like that cauliflower rice that I got yesterday. But I'm telling you, you know me and the cauliflower, I'm not a huge fan. So what I'm going to do here is, let me show this to you over here. So I'm just going to empty this out into this beautiful bowl. And look at that. Can you see that? Fine, fine, fine texture. Now, if you don't have a blender to do this, I'm sure you can do this with a food processor without the need for having any water in there. Just finely chop it up. But I just like I love how it gets a little bit of a rinse to get some of that excess starch out. And it's all so uniform. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Yes, amazing. And while we're here, I'm just going to whip up the rest of it because after today's class, I don't like to come back and have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to fill this up with water. So again, I'm going to just fill up the container with water so that it is above the jicama itself. All right, and then I'm just going to pop it onto the blender. Don't forget that lid or else you're going to have jicama juice all over your ceiling. Oh my God, like for real, I got stuff on my ceiling. I have never done that before. So I'm going to start it off at 2. And then I'm going to hit it at 3. And that's it. One more. Just for good measure. And then again, I'm just going to put the lid, the bag. There's some up inside of the lid there. Just get that all in the blender. Easy, right, you guys? Super easy. You can do this with cauliflower. You can do this with carrots. You can do this with any number of vegetables, so that you have beautiful, finely riced veggies. So again, I'm just going to squeeze that out. Are you guys going to make some sushi tonight? You should totally make this. Kelly made so many of you in the class have been making the sushi and sharing it on your Facebook. Oh my goodness. This is a great way to satisfy your craving for something that is basically very acid forming in the body. Rice. Keep going on your detox, not impact your health. Great for your digestion. Oh my God, guys, this is so great. If you're suffering from any kind of constipation or irregularity with your bowels, this is the way to go. This is the way to eat. This, you just strained it. Yep, you can just strain it. That totally works as well. I like squeezing it out really, really well like this because it just, I don't know. I just feel like it works for me. But whatever works for you, if you want to strain it, but look at this, you guys. Look at this. You see that? Look at that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, what I did for this bowl here, you might notice that this one looks a little bit darker than this one. They both started out exactly the same. And all that I did was to this one, I'm actually going to show you how I make a whole brand new bowl, but I want to get rid of some of this. This is a little, or I want to get it into a bigger bowl to mix it around so that it doesn't spill everywhere. So I'm just going to dump it all into here. Beautiful, right? Just going to get it all into there. And get this out of the way. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some chia seeds. So when you do this, you want it to kind of stick together. And because we squeezed out a lot of the starch and it's not cooked or anything, it kind of breaks apart. So if you were to make this and make this with your sushi just like that, it would kind of fall apart, which is like not going to feel or behave like true sticky rice. So what I've got, let me wash my hands. And rinse out my blender really quickly because we're going to need this in a minute to make our spicy mayo, spicy red dragon sauce. Okay, let me have a little sip of my tea and let me see what's up with you guys over here. I know I just went immediately into the cooking part. And we didn't really do our usual pre-class hangout. So let me just say hello. Hi. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox Kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. Here's to you and your beautiful detox journey. What is everybody drinking right now? I'm having some heal all tea. Beautiful to heal anything that you are experiencing in your body. It's actually the one thing that Dr. Morris has said. If you can protocol of herb support, make sure you at least get onto the heal all tea, and you can make your own. We have a recipe in our Real Juicy Detox private Facebook group. So if you are not in that group as yet, I so recommend you getting in there. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Consciousness says, also, I was thinking about what you said, and I'm not taking that vaccine. Thank you. Have you seen some of the fallout? Have you seen people just dropping dead? Have you seen people with the seizures and the body tremors? It's crazy. That stuff is bananas. I'm not anybody's lab rat. Exactly. I'm not anyone's guinea pig. Me neither. Me neither. No way. I never fit into society ever. So it's nothing new to me. I know. So many people are dying and their deaths are just taking nonchalantly. What the fuck? It's not okay. I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, Kelly said that she just strained the jicama, but I'm like, look at this. This totally looks exactly like rice. And when you season it up like we are about to do, it just works, baby. Burns. I made a Thai salad like you did back in December, and I copied the dressing you made without the tamarind paste. The sauce is delicious. So happy to hear that. So delicious. This food is so easy. That's an easy pass for you to the vaccine. Yeah, easy. No, hands down, it's not even a question. There's like absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. I put my jicama in a Ziploc gallon bag to mix the vinegar, sesame seed oil, and powdered chia seeds. That way I could mix it well without touching it and the vinegar getting on my counter. Well, aren't you genius? Aren't you a genius, Kelly? So good. Yes, I can't believe the amount of people I know that are still getting that vax, even after I share all of these stories of adverse reactions. Keep sharing, keep talking about it. Don't be afraid. I don't talk about it too much because honestly, I can't afford to polarize my audience. It's just too much. And I talk about it on camera here all the time anyhow. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add in a bit of grated ginger into my jicama, because I just find that this gives it an all-round beautiful Asian sort of flavor, just like you would find in sushi. This is that organic ginger that I got yesterday at that Chinese supermarket. Oh my gosh. Fresh organic ginger. There's nothing like it. I love my microplane. Just gonna tap that into there. Let me get a spoon. Let's get a spoon. Let's just scrape that all off like so. So I've just got a little bit of ginger. Just do this to taste. What I really want you guys to do is I want you to learn how to adjust things to your liking, to your taste, as opposed to just going by a recipe. Taste, texture, it's all about that, you know? I did not do the shredded ginger in my last class where we were making sushi, but I did it this morning on a test run, and it was really, really good. Oh yeah, that smells beautiful and bright already. Lovely. Now I'm going to go in with some organic rice wine vinegar, and I don't know why I didn't buy more of this when I got it. I really should have, because I need it for some of my other recipes, and I don't want to use too much in here in case I run out, because I want to make that dip. I want to make that spicy mayo is what it really is. It's like very much like a spicy mayo. So this just gives it a bit of that beautiful flavor. Let's have a little taste. Perfect. Now I'm going to go in with some sesame oil, a little bit of white pepper, just like so. Hey, Carol. Carol is here. Hi, Burns. I'm juicing more pineapple and grapefruits. Awesome. I picked up 3 pineapple this morning as well. Made a quick run to Walmart because I realized that I don't have any ripe avocados. So I went and I got 3 beautiful ripe avocados that I'm going to use to top this dragon roll. Now, usually a dragon roll would have shrimp tempura, fried shrimp inside, and we're not doing any of that. So we're going to do something else in place of that. But it does usually have avocado on the top, and I did want to go out and get some of that. So I'm just going to mix that in really well, and again, give it a little taste. Yep. I'm going to add a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grind up. Kelly says, I picked a small amount of ginger. I should have bought more sushi stuff, but I wanted to try it first to see if I loved it, which I did. Oh my God, that's so cool. Your pictures on Facebook are amazing, Kelly. You should be a food stylist. You are a food stylist. So here I've got some white chia seeds that I'm putting into this little mini blender. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer is here. Hi, honey. How are you? So glad that you are here. We're making sushi. So I've got some of that white chia seeds. And this is going to give it that stick-togetherness, that stickiness to the rice. Just a cheap little blender. Just want to give it a little bit of a whiz around. Ugh. Yeah. And it comes out like a powder. Oh, sorry. Comes out like a powder, just like so. So we're just going to sprinkle a couple of heaping tablespoons into that. And not all the chia seeds are all ground up. That's okay. It'll still work. And I'm just going to stir that together. Just like so. And again, this adds so much nutrient, so many omega-3 and omega-6 essential fatty acids. So really, really healthy for you all throughout. I really should add more rice wine vinegar, but really, I want to save it for my dressing. Let me see what my sushi roll dressing part is. Rice wine vinegar. Yeah, I need my rice wine vinegar, but that is basically it. You're going to let this sit for a little bit. Ideally, you do maybe want a little bit more, like I said, a little bit more moisture, but you can see that when we press it together now, you see, because it's got some of that, you can see the liquid squeezing out, that rice wine vinegar as well as the sesame oil. That is going to be enough to kind of make almost like a raw vegan egg. It's going to make things stick together. Oh, you meant pickled ginger. Oh my gosh. That's why I got the organic ginger, because I want to slice it thinly and pickle it. A friend of mine has been making pickled ginger forever. Carol says, when finally need to pee this morning after my dry fast, it was just a little bit of pee though, but the color was like a pink color and was thick with sediment. Oh my gosh, amazing. You did it. You did it. You got those kidneys filtering. Amy says, just finished my sushi here. I didn't have any white chia seeds. My jicama rice stayed mixed together. Just firmly pressed it onto the moro sheet. My son loved it. Had a spicy cashew mayo on top. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Yes, nori sheet. I thought that was the brand of your nori sheet, actually. All good. So that is our jicama rice. It's done. It's good to go. This was the one that I did earlier. See, it looks exactly the same. So I'm just going to sit this aside. I'm going to set it to the side. And what I'm going to do now, before I start rolling the nori and the sushi, I'll be all right. I can talk. I can actually talk. I'm going to make that red pepper, spicy red pepper dip. So what are we going to do here? We're going to get a couple of peppers, and we're just going to take out the middle part. And we're going to make a really quick and easy, sauce that we can drizzle on top of our nori. It's kind of like a lot of times a dragon roll will have a spicy mayo on top. Well, we're not doing mayo, like traditional mayo. And I've made this so many times before and so many different versions of this. And the one that I made, when I put it on top of the nori that we made last week, you guys, it ended up tasting just like a dragon roll. So we're going to get some red pepper, 2 red peppers into the blender. How long? It doesn't take long to make, Amy and Kelly. As soon as all you need is to have some jicama rice on standby, or cauliflower rice if you like cauliflower. I'm not a fan, but if you like it, okay, knock yourself out. You know what I noticed about the cauliflower yesterday? Oh my God. Almost like a couple hours after I tried that cauliflower, I was farting cauliflower. I mean, I didn't even have but a tablespoon of that stuff. And my farts were smelling like cauliflower. Okay. It's like, come on. This is like, it's bad enough I have to smell the cauliflower when it's raw, but to smell it on the other end of that, no. No, not a fan. Not a fan. It gives me instant gas. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna go in with some apricots. Did I leave my whole bag of apricots downstairs? I think I did. Okay. How many apricots do we have in this bag? So let me go grab the bag. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so these are the apricots that I get. I get these at Farm Boy. I've seen them at some Walmarts as well. And I usually they come in these individual, I'm going to trigger the cats to come running looking for food. Hold on. These are amazing. There's only 2 ingredients in this, and it's apricots and water, organic apricots and water. So no sulfites, no preservatives, nothing funky like that. And they're so juicy. So I'm going to put in 1, 2, a whole bag of this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's basically 50 grams of apricots, and I'm going to eat one just because I want to. They're so delicious. Look at this. Yep, here comes Kitty right on cue. So delicious. So that's what I use in mine. Yeah, it didn't take long at all, right? Easy to whip up. I found it a bit time consuming, but I clean as I go and I need everything picture perfect as I'm doing it. I don't know why no one is filming me. I don't know why no one is filming me. Cognitively, I have to process slowly in my mind. It's exhausting. I know. But you know what? Your mind, not the sushi. Yeah. When you get a little bit more proficient. Hello, girls. Did you think there was food to come? I'm so sorry. Do you want a treat? Would you like a treat? Okay. All right. All right. I know. Why am I triggering you with all of these delicious sounds of food? Okay, I'm just gonna spread it out on the floor for you. I'm not giving it to you individually. Here, Dot. Okay, there you go. And Dot, don't go stealing kitties, okay? Don't be stealing kitties. A treat for you, a treat for me. Yeah? Good. There's some more there, kitty. There's some more. Dot? Do you want... Look, there's one right there, Dot. Right here, Dot. Yeah, there's one there. Those are kitties. Kitty, you were standing right over top of yours. Dot, those are kitties. Go away. Yeah. Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, so I've got 2 bell peppers in there. I've got 1 bag of the dried apricots. I'm going to put in half a cup of tahini. And I usually don't measure, but I usually just go like this. And that's usually the amount that I get, and it's a half a cup. Do I have my spatula? I'm just going to get that all cleaned out and right into the blender. I love this. I love this. This used to be just a straight up pepper, tahini, apricot dressing, but then I started adding a few other things to give it a little bit more of that, you know, oriental sort of flavor and spice. 3 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, which is what I've got here. One, 2. My God, I've literally gone through a bottle of rice wine vinegar in less than a week. Okay, I've been making a lot of sushi for the family, and they love it, which is great, you know. Um, what else do I need? Where am I? 2 garlic cloves. Did I bring out my garlic? Oh my. Oh my. Bernadette. Burnsy girl. Oh, things are falling down. Okay. So I'm just gonna pop in 3 garlic cloves, 2 garlic cloves. So that's 1. What else has been going on with you guys? I hope that this class is a nice little respite for you guys, especially our friends and family in the stateside, but all around the world. Crazy shit is going down right now, and we are keeping the vibe high and elevated, which means the same thing. They're synonymous. Lots of stuff going on in the States and, affecting us worldwide, obviously, for obvious reasons. So, our prayers, our thoughts and our prayers are with everybody right now. Everybody's going through it on some level. Dot Bedard, get down off of the counter. You are not allowed on there. And I see what you did to the old bag of treats. I see what you did. I see what you did there. Okay. Half of a jalapeno. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Got some jalapenos. I got some carrots to make I'm going to make a faux tuna filling for this one. So it's kind of not really a dragon roll. It's kind of like a sushi roll that we're going to call a dragon roll. Okay. So I got a really nice big jalapeno over here. And I am going to put a generous 1/2, that might even be like a small jalapeno. A juicy piece of jalapeno because I want this to be spicy. I want it to have a really kick to it. You know what I mean? So I've got that in there. Some 1/2 teaspoon of wakame powder. Now, this wakame that I have, it's powdered. So it's not like wakame flakes. This is really strong. So you really do not need a lot of it. But what I would recommend, if you cannot find wakame flakes, I would get the wakame seaweed that you can buy in packages and put it in your blender and whiz it up in there until it becomes like powder. So I'm going in with 1/2 teaspoon. And this is going to give it a little bit of that, just a little undertone of that sort of seafoody kind of flavor and saltiness as well, which I really like. I'm going to go in with 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, which I've got right here on my drawer, on my door. So 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, again, for more of that heat. One thing that I love about black pepper is that it gives heat, but it doesn't burn your tongue. You just feel warmth, which I really love. Okay, so we've got that. And by the way, I'm reading this off of the description from the video. So this is one of those videos where I actually wrote the recipe down for you guys. So, go and check that out. And 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, which is also going to give a nice amount of heat. You want this to have a nice little bit of heat, Where's my 1/2 teaspoon? 1/2 teaspoon. half a teaspoon. I'm waiting for Dot to open the cabinet. Who else? Dot. Hey, what are you doing up there? Oh, Dottie. Yeah, so you can definitely use dulse if you cannot find, or any kind of seaweed. You can even blitz up a nori sheet and do that. Cat in the back. So fun. Look at her. Oh my God. Dot. She's funny. So I've got just about everything in there. I do want to add a little bit of water to this because I want to be able to put it into my squeeze bottle. So I've got a little squeeze bottle here. I love these OXO squeeze bottles, the OXO brand, the OXO brand, because the lid for this, oh my God, she is hilarious. She's just cracking me up. The lid for this is really cool. Like it's a really good lid. But what I really love about it is this really, really handy. Dot, you are not allowed on the food prep counter. No, stop it. Stop it. Okay, so I'm going to just put a tiny bit of water in here. And you know what else I'm going to add in, which I did not add into the other recipe? I'm going to put a little bit of this soy-free seasoning, which is an alternative to soy sauce. So I'm just going to do I'm just going to do 2 tablespoons of that soy-free seasoning. And let's just blend that up, shall we? Let us blend. Let us blend. Where's my lid? What are what is up with you two? Actually, I'm going to put it onto the blender program. So there's what I like about the what I love about the Vitamix is that it's got a couple of programs on it. So you just put it on and it just purees the thing perfectly. Actually enough. We don't even need to let it go for the whole cycle. Oh my goodness. Yes. That is like the spiciest mayo ever. Look at this. Doesn't that look beautiful? Doesn't that look so beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that is good. That is so good. So I'm going to see. Let me see if I need a funnel or not. I think I might be able to do it without. Yep. There we go. Look at that. That tastes so good. Seriously. Seriously good stuff. And let's just see how that pours. Let's just pour it into some of this. Oh yeah, so that'll be beautiful. Just drizzled onto our sushi, just like that. All right, so that is all ready to go. I've also got here a little mixture that I just whipped up. Just a little bit of soy sauce, not soy sauce, that's soy-free seasoning. A little bit of tahini, a little bit of sesame oil, and just a little bit of that organic rice wine vinegar, so that this is another beautiful sauce, and it tastes so good. A little bit of garlic, little bit of ginger in here as well. So that is another beautiful sauce. So we've got 2 sauces ready to go. And I'm just going to pop this right back on over here. I'm going to clean up as I go so that, you know, I don't lose my mind, right, Kelly? Because, oh my gosh, Ermagerd, things get messy fast in a kitchen. And if you're not cleaning up as you go, then, you know, you got a huge, gigantic mess on your hands to take care of. And nobody wants that. Nobody likes that either. I don't anyhow. Cleaning up a kitchen is like the last thing I want to do after I'm done working in a kitchen. So I like to clean up as I go, a little extreme cleaning. I got that term from Dali. He's like, oh yeah, that's extreme cleaning. He does that on his construction job. Clean up as you go so you don't have a bunch of stuff to go and take care of when you're, you know, you're done your job and you're tired of being there. A lot of moving parts, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. That is dynamite. That'll be great with, yeah, I did lick a container. It's my container, don't judge. That would be great just with any chopped veggies. Oh yeah, baby. Nice spicy kick to it. I'm just rinsing out my blender. Sorry, I didn't change the camera there for you. Okay, so we are back and we are ready to roll. We're ready to rock and roll, baby. I want to rock and roll. Yes, I do not want to get copyright claimed. Okay. Even if you sing a song, you will get copyright claimed on your YouTube channel. Did you know that? For that video, anyhow. So I've got some here that I can put in the fridge and just have this as a beautiful dipping sauce. If you wanted to, you know, if you're on your detox and you kind of just need something to munch on, you know, get yourself a little cucumber. Get yourself a little bit of spicy mayo, red dragon mayo, like, that is everything. That is so good. Beautiful blend of sweet and spicy. Just a hint of that seafood umami sort of. It's good. This is some good shit. Okay. Let me take you along with me. Come over to the sink. Let us rinse. Oh, there's one more thing I want to make for this. Right. We're not ready to wrap yet. I lied. I lied. I did not lie on purpose. It's a little bit of a fib. It's a little bit of a fib. So on Kara Brotman's channel, The Healthy Life, I was looking up her sushi recipe, and she made this walnut and carrot sort of mock tuna. And I want to try making some of that. So I'm just going to quickly whip that up. You don't have to do this part if you don't want to. But if you do want to do it, I think it'll add a nice little dimension to the sushi, you know, because we've been making this a lot. So now I want to kind of start seeing how can I diversify some of these filling ingredients so that it's not always the same thing. So let me just quickly rinse off some of my appliances, utensils, as it were. Clean out my strainer in my sink. Hey, kitty, you want some new food, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay. Dottie. I'm going to feed these kittens. Come here, Dot. Come here. Come and eat. Come. Come. Yes. Yummy. Mmm. Mmm. My house smells like real tuna right now. That in the fridge. Okay. So I need, what do I need? Walnuts. The walnuts. Okay, so for this recipe, we are going to use, these are the soaked walnuts that I soaked yesterday. Remember I was going to make some gravy with walnuts? Well, I had these soaking so that I could do that, but I never did make the gravy because the mashed potatoes that we had made were so rich, it did not need any gravy. So I was like, oh, I'll just use that for another recipe. And here we are today. We're going to be making something for the inside of this. Okay, where was I? Yeah, that was funny. I'm waiting for Dot to open the cabinet. Who else? Cat in the back. So funny. Hey, Talia. Talia is new. Welcome to class, Talia. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that you are here. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome, 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 babe. Yeah, cat in the back. Dot is like, she is the class clown. She's a class mascot. She's a class kitty cat. Drinking heel all tea, says Melvina. While I was waiting for class, I went for a 30-minute walk. It's 36 degrees here. 36 what? Celsius or Fahrenheit? If it's 36 degrees Celsius, I'm jealous. It's not that here. What is the temperature here right now in Canada? -1, -3, -3 Fahrenheit. What is that in Celsius? -3 Celsius, which is, why can't I change it? Come on now. I can't change it. It's cold. That's what the temperature is, cold. So I'm going to strain out these. I've soaked the walnuts, and soaking your walnuts is a really good idea because it gets off some of the stuff that you don't want on it. I don't really remember all the details, but it gets off some of that. I think it's the phytic acid. I can't remember. It makes it better if you soak your nuts. Soak your nuts. It makes it better. It makes your nuts softer. The treats are in the cabinet, Desiree. Yep, maybe there are treats in there. That's exactly where the treats are, and they know it. So I was thinking you can make some groat crackers and crush them kind of like tempura. Ooh, that would be a great idea. You know what else I saw? Someone had made, I was looking at a recipe that someone had done a Thai recipe for, and they mixed rolled oats, but we don't do oats because that's a grain and that's acidic for you. But we can do rolled buckwheat or even the sprouted groats, which I do have some sprouted groats. But before you dry them, you mix the sprouted groats with some of the spicy Thai dressing, and then you pop it in the dehydrator, and it makes like this spicy Thai granola. So I think that would be a really good idea for that crunch. Season the groats. There you go. Season the groats with dulse and whatever. Yeah, season your groats with the spicy Thai dressing, or like this one. Oh my gosh, guys, I wish you could taste this. This is so good. I really, really wish you could. It's so delicious, but you can just make it too. It's just, equal amounts of sunflower, sorry, not sunflower, sesame oil, the coconut aminos, the a little bit of agave, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, and it turns into this garlic, ginger, a little bit of tahini. So very good, so very delicious. Hey, Kristen, my husband is watching you on the TV. I'm on the Jumbotron. I'm on the Jumbotron at Kristen's house. He said to tell you he likes your t-shirt. Pink Floyd is his favorite group. Mine too. Literally just picked up this t-shirt at Walmart today while I zipped out to get the avocados. I did not take you with me. I'm so sorry. But I wanted to go in and out real quick. And Pink Floyd is one of my favorite. This is The Dark Side of the Moon was not my favorite album. The Wall is my favorite album, but Dark Side of the Moon, not too shabby either, right? So thank you so much. Yeah, I love. Did you? What's your hubby's name, Kristen? I want to know. Did you guys ever see when they played at the Berlin Wall? I think it was. Oh my gosh, amazing. I saw them in 1987. In Toronto at the CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition. It was the last open concert at the CNE, outdoor concert at the CNE. It was amazing. Oh my God, I got so stoned before that concert. I was tripping out the whole time. And a big, huge pink pig. They had these big, huge inflatable pink pigs floating across the audience. And, you're tripped out and you're high on whatever it is you're high on. It was just weed for me, but super trippy. Oh my God, so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. Remember concerts? Remember when we used to go to concerts? Remember concerts? Oh my God. That's a thing of the past. Okay, so I'm draining the nuts. I'm just going to rinse them out. And yeah, there's a lot of, the liquid. I've already drained the liquid from this once earlier. And it was really, I think it removes the bitterness. So we're going to be putting the walnuts through the juicer, but not to get the juice out, but just to homogenize or grind it up really fine. And I'm going to use in that my homogenizer blade. So this does not have holes in it like so, right? It doesn't have holes in it like our regular juicing blender, like this one. You see the difference? So this one will not juice it, but this one will let the juice flow through here. This one will just grind it up. It will just grind it up and the juice kind of stays with it. So that's what we're going to do. For the carrots, though, I'm going to juice. I got this. I love these carrots. They're organic. I got this at Walmart. It costs the same amount as the same size bag of non-organic mini peeled carrots. So I'm going to use those two. So let's just get into this, shall we? It's 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Where did you get your squeeze bottle? The set I got from the dollar store are cheap and wimpy. The stuff I'm with you, babe. I got this on Amazon and I put these in my Amazon store. The link is in the description of this video for my Amazon store. They are the best. They don't leak. The lid, like, let me show you up close. The lid is so cool because it actually seals properly. And the lid doesn't, it stays in place. Like, you never have to worry about it. So good, easy to clean, does not retain any flavors. What was the white stuff on top of the fudge brownies that we made? The white stuff on top of the fudge brownies was a recipe very similar to the fudge brownies, but I did not put any cacao powder in it. I will make that recipe. I will show you guys how I made that another time. Dot, what are you doing up there? Okay, so let's get these carrots juiced so that we can make the filling for inside of the sushi. Shall we? Yes, we shall. I'm just gonna bring y'all over here. I'm just gonna have you imagine that you're standing over here with me because lazy. All right. I will bring you. Hold on. Because I think it's pretty cool to show you guys how I do all of that. Dot, why are you being so, such a pain in the butt today? All right, I'll give you some more treats, but you got to get down off the counter. Okay. Come here. Kitty. Kitty. Treats are being served. There we go. Come here, kitty. Come here. Yours are over here. Here. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Thank you for your patience while the children get fed. I'm going to switch up the camera angle over to here. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Yum, I eat raw nori wraps often with raw tomatoes, celery, coriander, raisins, and lemon juice. That sounds delicious. Oh my gosh, you know me. I love my raisins in my food. That is amazing. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get a little carrot and walnut mixture, so that we let me adjust you over here. I'm gonna use my juicer to do this part, and I wanted to show you my juicer. This juicer, let me get a little bit of Heal All tea in me. That is some good tea. I wanted to show you this juicer and how quick and easy it is to assemble. So this is the Omega 800 juicer, and this is the one that is in my Amazon store. And you can buy it anywhere that you want. But if you want to support this channel without anything extra out of your pocket, I make a small commission on anything that you buy on Amazon within 24 hours of you going into my store or purchasing anything in the store itself. So, I think I'll juice the carrots first because I just want the pulp of the carrots. So I'm going to put in my juicing blade. So, even if you don't buy anything in my store, if you continue your shopping and complete your shopping experience within 24 hours of going into my store, then they reward me for basically bringing you over to the store, to Amazon itself. So I'm going to clean up my counter here. So this is just a little extra fun thing that I thought I would experiment with today from Kara Brotman's channel. You've got it too, eh, babe? I have that same juicer and it is a beast. I love it. I know. It's just amazing. I'm so glad I invested in this. I've never regretted it, ever. Ever. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to juice the bag of les carottes. And I'm just going to be using the pulp. You can see it gives a really nice fine pulp. And I mean, technically, I guess I could have done the same thing with the jicama, but that might have made the jicama a little bit too finely ground, you know? Yeah, that's it, girl. Go find something else to do. Go sleep. Go have a nap. Go have a cat nap. So I'm just putting this all through so that I get a really nice dry pulp. Just like so. Alright, so I've got a really beautiful dry pulp. You can see that, super dry. It holds together a little bit, but it's really beautiful and dry. I could have done like half of that, measurement wise. I have a cup of walnut soap, so I kind of only wanted to make half and half. So let me just measure out 1 cup. There it is. Got this. I get these at Dollarama, these collapsible measuring cups, which I think are so much fun. I'm just going to measure out a cup of that carrot pulp. There's a cup of that. And the rest of it, I will find something else to throw that on. Maybe a salad. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I have no idea if this will work or if I will like it. This is my first time making it, so let's do it together and see what happens, shall we? So to clean it, it's super easy to take apart as well. That's one of the things that I really love about this one. Sometimes when there's stuff in there, it kind of can get stuck, but that is okay. I'm just going to pop it back in. I don't need to clean the whole thing. I just wanted to put my homogenizer blade back on there. And this will grind it up without juicing it. Now I'm just going to pop in my soaked walnuts. There we go. And I really don't use walnuts that much in my cooking, but it really does add a kind of a meatiness to your raw vegan food. So it is a nice substitute. It gives a nice texture. And see, that worked really, really well. I'm going to take the whole shoot right off. Let me bring you over to here and show you how easy this is to wash up. You know, one of the main things that I hear people complaining about when it comes to juicing is the cleanup. And while it's true, when you do a lot of juicing, it's true. It takes work. It's food. You got to ask yourself, how much time are you in the kitchen anyhow, right? I mean, we've been here, what, like an hour and 15 minutes, but if I was making this, well, I did. I made this earlier. Not this part, but I made the sushi earlier from scratch. And it took, how long did that take me? Maybe half an hour. It took me half an hour to make the sushi rice that we started out with. Cut up a few veggies. Not hard at all, but this is one of my favorite, I think this is my 4th juicer, and by far my favorite one. Favorite brand. I love how easy it is to clean. It comes with this little scrub brush, and I just use that to, please don't do like I did once, and I was lazy, and I was like, I'll just rub it with my finger. This is like, that's not a good idea, because I abraded my entire thumb, and it took me weeks to heal that. Oh my God. Really made it sore. So just use the brush. Just like so. This is the one from the walnuts, so I'm just going to, you don't even need to use soap, you know, just give it a light scrub-a-dub, a little scrub-a-dub-a-dub. Do you guys have any detox related questions for me? How to get started, what to take to help your detox be more successful? I don't know, what do you want me to, how can I help you today, aside from, you know, my sparkling personality? LOL. Aside from just showing you guys how to come up with the most delicious raw sushi ever, right at home using whatever you've got. Elaine used different things. Amy has used different things. Love the dish strainer with the mesh. That is so handy. Do you want to go outside, Dot? Is that it? Can I help you with that? She's not been outside all day. Maybe she wants to go out. So this is the one that I'm going to save. And this is the one that I'm going to use. And we're going to mix it all together. And let me bring you guys over. Hey. Hello. Let me bring you back over here. There we go. Do you want to go out? Sorry, do you want to go out? Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'll let you out. Oh my God. My hands are wet and the door handle won't turn. Come here, Dot. Come here. Dottie. Come. Come here. Come on. You know you want to go. You keep that in. Yeah. Okay, so let's make a little something something. Got our bowl. We've got our carrots from the juicer. My back counter is a little bit messy, but that's okay. Yeah, that's not going to work. Dot, are you okay out there? You haven't moved. Do you want to come back in? Do you want to come in? No, you're good? All right. There we go. My back door sometimes is a bit of a problem to close. Oh, I noticed you guys already talked about vaccines. Can we detox it out if forced? I don't know, man. I don't know. Do not be forced into it. Do not, it's not going to come to that. You can see there are different countries that are starting to shut it down. China just said no. It's not going to come to that. I have full faith that it is not going to come to that, because all of these people who are all about getting it are going to get it, and they're going to start dropping like flies, which they have started. Unfortunately, we see people who are very much for it. I have a doctor friend of mine who has a family practice, as well as another practice in as the medical director of a seniors home here up in Kitchener, and he has refused to give it to his patients in the senior home. He flat out has refused. He said, no, I will not administer that. Absolutely, hands down, categorically, no. So hold on, because I don't know if you're going to be able to detox out of it. I don't think it will come to that, Elaine. I really don't see it, because people are starting to die. People are starting to get serious neurological trauma and injury from it. I don't see it. And that is one thing. I will put on a face shield. I'll even put on a mask if push comes to shove. But vaccine, not happening. No, not happening. Dr. Morse actually just talked about this in his latest video of last week, Elaine. And he said, I don't know. Even Dr. Morse is like, I don't know if you'll be able to get that out. The way they are manipulating our DNA with that, it's I don't know. I don't know if you can withstand that. Not every, I don't know. I don't want to say not every injury can be healed, but when you're talking about such intense neurological damage like that, I don't know, babe. That's a strong no for me. If they force me to do that, I'll take whatever. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. That is where the trauma, that is where the catastrophe of this whole thing is going. You realize it's not the flu and what they want you to believe is so harmful for us. That's not it at all. Are there people dying? Yeah. Are there people coming down with the flu and dying? Yes. Absolutely. Am I insensitive to that? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But to kill our economy, to damage the mental health of so many people, to destroy lives, to cause so much rampant poverty. This isn't about a virus, you guys. This is about population control with a vaccine, all right? So be aware, get your head straightened out, get your head on straight about this. Go do your research and stop fucking around with your health. Oh, I'll go get the vaccine. Oh, vaccine, that's going to help protect me. No, it's not. Absolutely, uncategorically not at all. It doesn't even do what they say it's going to do, help you reduce the symptoms. That's what it... Del Bigtree, thehighwire.com. Let's wait and see if this video doesn't get flagged for false information because I just uttered those words. I don't care. It's time that it's time to start getting serious about this now, man. Enough. Take the blinders off, unless you're doing a juice detox, in which case head down, blinders on, get this job done, baby. And unless you're doing that, or you're a racehorse, it's got to get from here to there before any other horse. Other than that, take your frigging blinders off. Start looking at the reality of what this is. It's not no conspiracy. It's not a theory anymore. Start looking around, start opening your eyes and stop it. Just stop buying the bullshit. Oh, wow. And the damages are being publicized. Yes, they are, because it's undeniable. Everything is being talked about. It's where are you looking? Where are you getting your information from? From CNN, from mainstream media? You realize that's all part of the propaganda. You realize that, right? Absolutely. I quit your job. You'll find something else to do. On January the 12th, Dr. Robert Morse talked about the vaccine and what you can do. Yeah, he did. He absolutely did. And he talked about the lymphatic herbs and detoxing, because it will be throughout your lymphatic system. But did you see his face when he actually was talking about before that? Like right before that, when he was talking about the RNA and the DNA and how this changes your DNA structure? Well, how do you repair that? That's on another level, you guys. That's on this thing is on another level. So anyhow, what I've got here is back down to the sushi. What I've got here is that carrot mixed with the crushed walnut, right? And now we need to add a few things into this to make it. First of all, I want to add some more of that chia seed, because I want this to kind of stick together. Whoops. Really well. Let me just wash my hands. And apparently, Bill Gates also owns the most farmland in the United States of America. Like he's got his hands in everything. You want to talk about, oh my God. That man needs to be taken down. These evil forces need to come down now. So I'm going to add in a nice heaping teaspoon of chia seeds. And again, this is so good for your bowels, you guys. The chia seeds, the fiber from the corn, from the carrots, the jicama itself. This is like a really beautiful treat. Yes, I understand it's taking a little bit of time to put everything together, but hey, man, it'll be worth it. Trust me. So I'm also going to grate into here just a little bit of that ginger, that beautiful organic ginger. We have been asleep in the program for too long, my friends. It is time to wake up. It is time to wake up to what they have been programming us for a very long time. And to stop having too much pride, and to start realizing that we have fallen for some of the biggest fraud known to humanity, which will have some of the most damaging effects if we do not all start to wake up and say no. And millions and millions of people are. But we need more people to wake up. And that's why we're seeing the world in such a state right now, because it's going to take a lot more intensity for more people to wake up, especially those people who have been very comfortable with just wear a mask. It's just a mask. Why are you making such a big deal about it? Your silence is your consent to what is going on, my friends. And if you think this is a healthcare situation, you would be very, very misled. Time to wake up. Time to take off your blindfolds. Time to get the fuck woken up. and to stop being so afraid to look at the truth. They cannot control you if you're awake. Okay, so we're going to add in as well to here. That tastes all right. I'm going to add in some wakame flakes, powder rather, again. And Kara also added dill. I was like, really, dill? Okay. So off I went to Walmart this morning to pick up some dill. Because you know what I always say, if I'm going to make somebody's recipe, before I start tweaking or leaving stuff out, let me do the recipe and see what is what, you know? I don't often talk about these kind of subjects because, you know, I get very passionate about it. And, you know, sometimes that is mistaken for something else, which it is not. I'm just very, very adamant and I have just seen the light. Not everybody has, and that's okay. But once you have seen the light and it's like, oh, you can't keep me in the darkness anymore because I not only do I see the light, but I understand that I am the light, then you're on your way. Then you're on your way. All right, so in goes the dill. Okay, Kara Brotman, this better be good. I mean, a lot of your stuff is good, so. I'm just going to mix that around. Let's try a little bit of that. Elaine, how you doing, darling? Elaine says, my parents have decided not to talk to me yet again, this time because I'm not going to vax. Well, you know, oh well. Yeah, oh well. What are you going to do? Good afternoon, Gwen. I'm certainly not, I feel bad about that too, Elaine. Crystal says, I'm sorry, Elaine. I love your passion and I have it too. Listen, my sisters don't talk to me either. It's like no big deal. You know what I mean? They want to believe what they want to believe. They want to probably believe that I am a conspiracy theorist. Meanwhile, their businesses have been shut down because of it. And for what? For what? The flu. Because they've been brainwashed. You know, one sister thinks that Bill Gates is one of the good guys. Wow. Just wow. And just a little bit of investigation in that direction would make you just go, damn, what? But you know, people don't like to be, don't like to admit when they have been deceived so badly. I thought Bill Gates was one of the good guys too. Oh, isn't he the guy that built wells in Africa and got water to, you know, third world countries? Wow, he's a good guy. And his wife, Melinda, oh my God, and they donate so much money to, they're such philanthropists. Follow the money, honey. Everything that is happening on this planet right now, including what is going on in the States right now, is all because these evil systems need to be brought down. And this is all part of the global awakening. So I ain't mad. I'm like, yes, bring it on. I'm not scared. I'm not mad. None of it. I wonder if a little bit of lemon juice would bring this all together, you know? Let me grab some and see. I love playing with food, and I love playing with food with you guys together. We are having so much fun. Right? Oh, seeds, get out of there. I think it might need a bit more of those wakame flakes. Have a little taste. I mean, I don't know if it tastes like tuna. Probably not. But it tastes good. Let me try throwing in some of this soy-free seasoning. Get a little umami situation up in here, you know. Unfortunately, I don't have any more rice wine vinegar, but that's all right. There's enough in the rice to get that going. I always used to season my sushi rice with rice wine vinegar. Okay, let's give this a little taste. 100%. It needed some of this. Maybe a little bit more. Just a dash, you know. I would say probably in all, maybe 3 tablespoons of that. And now it's like a little paste. So this is what we're making these inside out sushi rolls, you guys. I realize I've been on here for like an hour and 37 minutes and I haven't gotten to rolling any sushi as yet. Yours will take you much longer. I'm sure if you've been doing this alongside of me, you're done already and you're standing there going, okay, Burns, come on, what's next? I like to you know, Kara would say, I like to coddle my food. I like to zhuzh my food up, you know, I like to zhuzh it up. And that takes a little love and attention. My food, I'm speaking to my food is speaking to me. I'm asking, what do you need more of, love? What else? Oh, you're right, a little sprinkle of salt. Thank you. Just a little sprinkle of salt. If you want to stay away from salt, you're avoiding it, then by all means. What else was in there? Ginger to taste, wakame powder, carrot pulp, and walnuts. The description, it's in the description above. I am not unhappy about that. Not unhappy in the least. This is wakame flakes, wakame powder, sorry. And I had put some in earlier, and I just think it needs just a little bit more. I don't want to make it taste too fishy because Dali does not like fish. I'm actually shocked that this is one of his favorite things to eat now. Never made him this part of it though, but shocked that he loves the sushi so much. Or as he says, this is so effing good. Oh no, that's not what he said. He said, oh my effing God. He was like, he just blown away. I was like, really? Okay. Let's keep on working on that. The dill, good call, Kara. Good call, babe. Kara, add lemon juice to your recipe. I'm talking to Kara Brotman like she's on live. Oh, look, here's Kara's comment right now. Click. Hey, Kara, what up, girl? We're making your dragon roll sushi mix for inside. And Kara, I would agree. The dill is perfect. Add a little bit of lemon juice to that and a little bit of the coconut aminos or the soy-free seasoning made from coconut sap. And you got yourself a winner. Let's wrap some sushi, baby. Are you ready? Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let's do it. First, let me clear off my counter of a few of these things, like this ginormous. This is the other half of the jicama, by the way. Isn't that huge? So good. I'm going to put that over here on my stove, aka my extended countertop. We've got our beautiful walnut faux meat or tuna seafood filling. We've got to chop up some avocado, but I think I'm going to do that at the very end. I can get rid of this lemon. Yes. Now, what I've got chopped up here as well is some mango. And you don't have to use this in yours. You decide. Some mango, some slivered jalapeno, some green pepper, and some finely matchstick-sized cucumbers. See that? We're going to have the carrot and walnut faux tuna. And I think we're ready to do this, baby. That dill was a hit. I almost want to put a little bit more in, but you know, that will be just like, why'd you do that, Burns? Cheers to everybody out here enjoying class today. I hope this is somewhat entertaining for you and that it's a little bit of a distraction. I'm drinking Hilal tea. I'm still on the tail end of a bladder infection. And this is some good stuff to heal all of what ails you. You don't have to be, I know somebody messaged me earlier today and said, hey, what other stuff could I use aside from the Hilal tea? Because I know that's for female issues. I'm like, no. Hilal tea is for all the issues, everything. I also need to get more sushi wraps, and I'm going to start ordering those organic ones on Amazon. My compost bowl is over here. Hang on. I'll be all right. I will be all right. Okay. Just get that cleaned off. Okay, get these red pepper flakes put away. Let's see how much stuff we can get off the counter that does not need to be on the counter. And actually, I do want to slice up my avocado for the very top of my sushi roll because I want to make an inside out sushi roll. And I want to make it with the avocado on top. Like I'm going all out here. Y'all realize I'm going all out for you and for me. Let's do this together. Crystal says we won't wake everybody up, but we can still continue to speak the truth. Right. Because remember, it wasn't that long ago that you and I were not awake. Right. And just because somebody is asleep today doesn't mean that it's something that you can say or that you have said, or maybe something that you posted that all of a sudden made them start to question. Hey, all you want to do is help people start asking questions, you know? That's it. Just ask the question. If masks work, why social distance? If social distancing works, why masks? If social distancing works and masks work, why lock us down? Got to ask these questions, man. So I'm just peeling this avocado. I know I can go in with the back of a spoon and do it that way, but I want to see if I can get the skin off like this. The skins on these guys, when they're not quite as ripe, is not always easiest to get off, but I want to see, for presentation purposes, what we can do. Because I don't want to dig into it too much, you know. Oh, there we go. All right, so let's see if Burnsy can do what she saw the chef on YouTube do today when she was like, I'm speaking in third person. That's kind of weird. Then again, so am I. I am weird. I am weird. So keep on speaking the truth. Actually, Dr. Moore says that 2021 is the year of truth. This is the year of truth, that 2020 was the year of cleansing, and that 2021 would be the year of truth, where we, and in fact, every single person of influence who I listen to right now, who has anything to say about what's happening in the world right now, they all say the same thing. It's the year of, you're going to be called to stand in your truth now more than ever. So don't be afraid of that. Don't be, if somebody has an opinion about that, like I'm sure people are watching this and they think I'm crazy, I don't really care. I really don't. I'm not for you. If this is bothering you, I'm sorry, I'm not for you. And I'm not going to pretend like I don't have an opinion because it's not going to resonate with some people. That's none of my business. So there we go. That's going to be the topping. You see that? Of our dragon roll. Thank you, Crystal. They tend to do that, so I'm used to it. It's strange because it's when I do good things, right? You're threatening their level of awareness. You're all right. Absolutely, we can live and speak our truth. Absolutely, absolutely. So there is one of my toppings. Oh, and you know that lemon will come in really handy right now. It was just in my compost bowl from today. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lemon right over top of this so it does not turn brown. How about that? How about that? So this is all finely sliced so that I can spread it apart and put it on as the topping of my dragon roll. So this is going to be, I'm going to be making 2 dragon rolls. And when Kaya will have one, most likely. And I'll probably have one, and I'll make one for Dali fresh when he gets home. He's out doing his snow shoveling job. His construction work job has continued on, but they're just slowing down right now. People aren't doing as much building at the moment. So thank goodness he has his snow shoveling gig. Because, you know, we got to shut down everybody's livelihood because of the flu that has a 99.98 recovery rate. Oh, yeah, but that's because no, it's not. That's because that's how a virus works. It's a flu. And if y'all weren't so acidic up in here, acid on top of acid on top of acid in the body, you wouldn't be worried about getting the flu anyhow. And if you did get the flu, you'd recognize you would recognize 100% that was your body detoxing itself because of all the crap you've got stored up in there, because of all the shit you've eaten your whole life. But no. See, it's not about the flu. It's not about health. If this were about health, they'd be shutting down McDonald's. Take that to the bank. If this were about health, they wouldn't be allowing McDonald's to be open. Think about that for a minute, okay? It's not about that. It's not about that at all. It's about population control. It's about mind control. It is about fear and realizing that if you have a population that is afraid, you can control them. That's why I refuse to wear a goddamn mask. Not only because it's not healthy for me, but because I will not consent. I don't care. And you guys have seen me. I have taken you shopping left, right, and center. Where the only place that I've gotten flack is Costco. Most everywhere else, not an issue, not a problem. Brainwashing. Got a little pushback today at Walmart, actually. Had to educate the store employee a little bit. Oh yeah, this is going to work. Even though my things look a little bit more, can you guys see this one? Even though this slice job over here is not as pretty as the one over there, it's still going to work beautifully. Or so I'm telling myself, and it will. You will see. So I think one of the keys to the avocado is not to have an avocado that is too you want it not overly ripe. Maybe I slide that the other way. Yeah. You want it to be ripe, but not too ripe. There we go. Pretty. Okay. Where did my lemon go? Right here. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice over that so as to prevent any oxidation or oxidization. I don't know. You know, keep it from getting brown. Hey, Kaya. I'm making dragon rolls again. Okay, Dot's here. Dot's here. Okay, go let her in.
We have to put something there because she's.
I know.
I see her. I'm gonna go grab her.
Yeah, just go pick her up. I want to slice a few more green onions as well. And I had out these this cilantro, but I'm gonna put that back into the fridge. And where is the bag that this was in?
Yeah. Why? I don't know, but she is.
Oh, yeah, back up. Look, that is so funny.
I've got a cat.
Stop there.
Hi. You're so cute. So Dot is Dot. Look how cool that looks. She looks like she's hosting the show.
Dot's in charge.
You gonna look at the people? Say hi to people. Yes. Yes.
I swear that's such a Cleo thing.
It is a Cleo thing. She's starting to be more likely. Okay, get out of the way. Oh, I need to get my oh, what is that? What did I just step on?
Oh, something from that door is my snow.
Is that snow? Yeah, that's snow. Okay. That's all good. I just want to know what was all of a sudden wet and slippery on the floor.
She likes to hear a lot. She really does.
Okay. Green onion.
No, don't hold on to me. You're supposed to jump off. Okay, off. She does not want to get off.
So I'm going to just get some green onion and get that. Put that back there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sorry, it's a very busy kitchen today.
That's funny. Oh, I do remember that.
All right. What did I miss? What did I miss? Yeah, that is unfortunate. But you know what? Some people just, they forget about what's really important. You know what I mean? God willing, they will come around and speak with you again. The love of a parent is grand, except when they're being dicks. In which case, it's not love. It's very conditional on whether or not you agree with me. You know what I mean? Ideally, yeah. Ideally, absolutely. The love of a parent is everything. But let's not confuse that with, needing to sacrifice our own beliefs because it makes our parents uncomfortable. If they can't see past that, any family member, anybody in general, tough shit, man. I'll see you later. I don't need that energy in my life. Don't need it. I've walked away from it myself with my family several times. I have no issue with it. I know what I know. You know? People refuse to look into things for themselves. They just stay tuned to mainstream media and listen to the lies they are fed. Absolutely. We're at war here, you guys. This is not about what we think it's about. This is a huge distraction from what it's really about. And the mainstream media is owned by the people who have everything to lose. All the money rolls back to Disney. All the mainstream media rolls back to Disney. All the social media platforms rolls all back to the money, the greed, the pedophilia, the satanic ritual, child abuse, and sacrificing, literally, of babies. And it's all through everything. It's through Hollywood, it's through sports, it's through the music industry, it's through the entertainment industry, it's through the banking industry, it's through everything. And the mainstream media is just the way that they keep us brainwashed and trapped. Get out of it. Yes, Crystal, we all have access to the same information. Yes, we do. Okay, and we all have access to nori rolls. Yay! Okay, so we're going to make some inside-out nori rolls. I've never done this before. I've done the outside-in nori rolls, but not the inside-out nori rolls. So we're doing it. We're rolling over. We're rolling over. We're not rolling over. We're making nori rolls. We're rolling. Rolling. Burns, do you have to cook non-vegan for your man, or is he on board with the raw too? He actually loves the raw. So every now and then he wants something cooked. He has a craving for some pasta. And the other night I made some pasta with the quinoa pasta, which was actually pretty good. I didn't like it because I don't like how cooked food feels in my body, to be honest with you. I would say overall, where is my scooper? Hi, Dot. Do you know where my scooper is? But I would say since June, hey Siri, how many days has it been since June 21st? So he has been doing this lifestyle for 212 days himself. Never thought that he would be into it. Never thought that he would really take it on at all, actually. And I think in that time we went out for my birthday once. We went out for my birthday, a couple of times for my birthday in September. And we had some cooked food at a restaurant, cooked vegan food, and not beans, not that kind of vegan, but actual cooked vegan food. What else? When else did I made a pulled pork jackfruit with mushrooms kind of meal once. And we've had pastels a few times, which are like a tamale, which is steamed. So as you guys can see here, oh shoot, you can't maybe. Let me go like this. What I'm doing right now is I'm just spreading out some of that jicama rice onto a nori sheet. And nori is just a seaweed, a sheet of seaweed. The shiny side is on the bottom, shiny side down. We're making inside out nori rolls right now. And like I said, it's the first time I've ever done it, but I'm excited. I think I can do it. I think it's going to be good. I've watched some videos, so I'm a pro right now because I watched those videos. It's official. It makes me a pro. I'm kidding, of course. I don't know what I'm doing, and I just want to make it seem like I'm not failing forwards as much as I am because, you know, I'm not failing forwards. I'm succeeding. I'm succeeding beautifully. Look at what I'm doing. Look at this. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, putting things together that I know are going to taste beautiful for my family, for myself. And I'm just having fun playing with my food. So there we have it. Now I'm going to invert this onto some saran wrap. Don't worry. I do kind of know the process. But first I want to sprinkle on some black sesame seeds. So yeah, I don't have to cook for him. I don't have to cook food for him. He doesn't really have a need for cooked food. We usually have, what do we usually have? We usually have fresh salad. Sometimes I'll make some hummus and we'll have that with some dip. We eat, the wraps, the Bernsey burgers. And especially now that it's colder, we actually don't eat that much compared to in the summertime when, you want a nice, fresh, crisp salad. It's funny. I don't know. Sometimes you would think it would be the opposite of that. Hey, I also want to put on to here some of these wasabi coated sesame seeds. I wouldn't be even close to being done with what? The recipe? The cooking time? Is that what you mean, babe? So I'm going to sprinkle some of these wasabi coated sesame seeds as well. And this is actually going to be on the outside of the wrap, of the nori. Oh my God. I'm not even tired and I'm talking all kinds of silliness. Drink that carrot juice. It's sitting on the counter, or give it to the cat. My cat, does your cat love celery? You love cute carrot? Let me see. Dottie, do you want some carrot juice? Kelly thinks you might want some carrot juice. Here. Do you want it? She's so funny. Do you see her down there? She's on the chair. She loves jumping up onto the chairs. Loves it. Oh my gosh, look at all the beautiful comments. Okay, let me move on. You know what she loves? She loves cantaloupe. She loves cantaloupe. So we give her like the pulp from the cantaloupe. She loves that. Okay, so let me slide this off. I should have done this off of that mat, but that's okay. Exactly. I started to wake up a few years ago and have dealt with my family thinking I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't care. My dad called me a rebel. I guess I am. But some people in my family are starting to question and wake up. Yep. Oh, yeah. And it's not going to be that long, babe, when they start coming to you saying, oh, my God, you were right. You were so right. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't deal with it. You're right though. I wish you weren't, but you are. What did I do with my saran wrap? Okay. I wish I had 2 of these little mats, because now I feel like when I pick this up, oh yeah, it's gonna work. Totes. Totally worked. Okay, so now that is on the downside, so to speak. Dot, okay, what is with you? No, no, no. I don't want you up there. Now I have to wash my hands. So I've got my sheet with the rice side on the outside, and now I'm going to go in here and put down my other toppings. And we're going to have some tuna. I'm finally home, got my grape juice heal all tea phones plugged in. Burns time finally. Yes, Alana. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh my gosh. Yes, you are here. So I'm going to put a layer of the carrot walnut mixture, right, like so, like so, like so. I think this is going to be really good, you guys. I'm pretty stoked about this. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. Okay, I'm going to come in with some, I know it sounds a little cray, but I'm going to come in with a little bit of mango. Why not? I'm going to get some green onions on there. Dang, the avocado looks so amazing. I have been having such a hard time finding ripe avocados lately. Been to 3 different stores and they are all hard. Buy them. I buy mine green all the time. I went today to get some ripe ones because I did not have any ripe ones because they're all green, the ones that I got. So go ahead and buy those. Leave them on your countertop and they will ripen up beautifully. Got some sliced cucumbers going in there. And I'm going to add a sliver all the way down of this thinly sliced jalapeno pepper, because, you know, I like a little bit of heat. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this up really easy, like we've done it a million times. Ta-da! Magical. Roll it back onto the sheet. Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this? You want to press it down. It's nice and firm. And you can see the seam side. You can see that seam side right there. That's just going to be our bottom edge. All right, just like that. Oh my. I'm very encouraged by this. Okay, so now we're going to come in with our avocado. Seam side is down. But first, let me check out these comments. Burns, you're making me laugh out loud when you say about McDonald's. You're speaking the truth, right? If they were really concerned about keeping people healthy and not having people die, number one, they would be canceling all chemotherapy. Because, you know, millions of people die every year from chemotherapy. I think it's an absolutely absurd amount. Millions and millions of people die from chemotherapy. Millions of people die from doctor malpractice. Millions more die from hospital error. But millions upon millions upon millions of people die because of the shit they're putting in their mouth at McDonald's and not realizing it. You don't see them shutting down McDonald's. It's not about your health, people. Oh my, what did I miss? I'm back from the chiropractor. Rosie, you missed a lot. I don't know. You missed 2 hours of me making sushi out of jicama, baby. I know you love the jicama. You Mexican mama. You Mexican mamacita. Made raw vegan sushi out of jicama. Hey, Alana, says Kelly. Morse just released a new video a minute ago about herbal substitutions. Awesome. I will check it out. So you guys know you got to go to Dr. Morse, Robert Morse, ND, on the YouTube. Yay, Dr. Morse, you are here. We are watching you during our 3 times daily live stream detox class. And I'm going to put him up on the screen so we can do that while we love you, my dear one. I love him so much. Every time I listen to him, he just makes my heart so happy. While we make raw vegan sushi with jicama rice, with jicama instead of rice. Okay, you guys want to watch a little bit of Dr. Morse? Let's put him on. Oh, not the YouTube studio. I just want YouTube. Okay, so to this, we are going to Robert Morse, ND. I will share my screen and we'll see what he's having.
You know, I was rapping with people the other day about that. You know, the yin and yang symbol is 50-50. And I've said this before, I'm kind of the odd guy out here, you know, because I think a lot of religions and stuff were male-oriented. And so when you look at chemistry and you look at acids are cationic, right? So they're aggressive. They'll tear you apart. But at the same time they'll tear you apart, they bond you together. They lock things together. You have those two aspects of that. Accumulation, and then of course it'll rip you apart. So what gender would we place on the acid side of chemistry if it's aggressive, it's inflammatory, we can go on and on. So we can dump that to the male side, right? Because come on, we're as males, we're good, you know, but if we have a lot of female in us, we're loving and all that. But if we're males, my son is a male. And not so good on the emotional side for ladies, but no, you know, big male.
Alpha male.
So that would be considered yang, right? So yin is, of course, the alkaline side. The alkaline side is the female side. It's the healing side of chemistry, the hydrating, where acids dehydrate, right?
Okay.
So when the body gets predominantly acidic, dehydration is one of the obvious symptoms that you have. And also agglomeration, so you start feeling tight, stiff, you start getting tumors and balls and cysts and pimples and all of those things when the body becomes acidic. So how does the body become acidic? Definitely by what you eat. Definitely foods are either acid forming or alkaline forming. Medical doctors can disagree with that and claim that bicarbonate changes everything to alkaline. Yeah, right. That's like changing the nature of chemistry. Sorry. But bicarbonate is there designed to neutralize hydrochloric acid. But if you breathe in an acid from the lungs, you got a bicarbonate helping you there. That's the calcium channel. That's where you start getting into some trouble there. So when you look at this, imagine in your day that half the day was good, half the day was bad. So for every great experience, you had a bad experience. The degree of good experience followed with the degree of bad experience. Yin and yang, right? So think about 50-50. If 50% of your life was good and 50% bad, you think it would be desirable living there? No. So blood is a little on the alkaline side, isn't it? Now when we feel really good, same thing. When you're a little more on the feminine side, you're a little more loving, a little more open, a little.
I just love him so much. I just love him so much. Make sure you go and watch the rest of it. Thank you so much for the heads up, Cindy. I dropped a comment on there. I said, yay, Dr. Morse, you're here. We are watching you during our 3 times daily live detox class while we make raw sushi with jicama instead of rice. We love you, my dear one. Awesome. Okay, so did you guys see what I did there? I spread the avocado over top of the wrap, put the saran wrap back over top of that, and I pressed it down so that it all sticks nicely together. And I'm going to cut that, but first I really do have to run to the bathroom. I got to go do a little tinkle. So let me put him back on, and you guys can just watch him for a minute.
I disagree with the circle.
Hold on.
You know, there needs to be a lot more feminine energy, but the right type of feminine energy. Feminine energy that's balanced, just like male energy that's balanced. So I want to talk to you continue a little bit on our last subject matter when we were talking about some of these deeper healing crises, because some of them are not fun. I remember I had a head-on car crash once. Lady was from Europe, driving on my side of the road. I tried to get away from her, and she followed right into me. Then I got glass all up in my head and everything here. Lost one of my sons with that. It was a pretty bad thing. But I started detoxing years later, and pieces of glass, but this is always sore and sensitive, right? When things don't heal, you always know. You always know somewhere subconsciously there's a weakness in that area, right? Now, when an area can't heal, when you have trauma, what possibly could be the problem? Because healing is at the opposite side of deterioration, right? In other words, you have 2 sides of life. You can't just say everything is diseases and everything's going down there and there's no regeneration. And they can't say that, because then you're living on the negative side of life and that's all you're doing. So you have duality. You've got the positive side, the rebuilding side, the regenerative side. You just have to learn what is involved in that side. Well, going back to the 2 sides of chemistry, and that you're not going to rebuild in an acidic medium. That medium does not.
All right. So that was fun. You guys can watch the rest as I will after class. So what I'm doing now is I've got this serving tray. Let me bring you back, guys, back over here. Judy! Judy is my cousin. Everybody welcome Judy. Judy says, Burns, you are an amazing, healthy cook. Can I move in? Yes. Come. Oh, my goodness. I love making stuff. You know, we come by it honestly, eh, Judy? Our family of beautiful chefs, aren't we? Okay, so I'm going to get another little cutting board. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this off onto here. And I am going to slice this up with my favorite knife, which is over here. And I'm going to sharpen it up before I get cutting this, because I want to make sure that it's super sharp. Okay. And I'm going to cut it right through the saran wrap and be bold with it. How thick do I want to make these? I'm just going to cut these. These could have been cut a little bit thinner, maybe even, but it's okay. That's going to be a big mouthful. Oh my goodness, these look so good, you guys. And then I'm just going to plate them up. Look at that. How pretty is that? Let's just remove the plastic wrap. Kaya, I need a taste test. What? You smell disgusting?
No!
What did you say? What did you say?
I feel disgusting with the fact that you have to scream to the world that I said that I smell disgusting.
Look at how pretty that is, you guys.
God, I never heard of this. Holy shit!
Those are huge.
Oh my God, I should cut them in.
Oh,
I should cut them a
pretty
little.
for this. Like
You want to be
be
pretty for
nice.
this? Well,
I
that's
don't
just
wanna be
not
so-
possible.
like,
Come
I'm just
on.
like,
We need a taster.
holy fuck, Mom.
Hey, watch your language like that. I'm allowed to cuss on my class, but not just you. Okay, so look at that, you guys. How freaking cute is that? Should I cut them, or are those too big, or what do you think?
Those are perfect sizes.
Are they?
Those are definitely perfect sizes.
Well, you can't even see me. What are you talking about?
I showed them.
Oh, is that the perfect size? Okay,
Yeah.
so now what we're going to do, let's just clean up over here. What do you guys think of that? Beautiful, right? Yay! That looks so good. Is that quinoa? Hey, Ravika, no, this is jicama. Yes, girl, this is jicama. I'm so super excited. Okay, so where is my... Okay, so now I've also got this beautiful spicy red pepper mayo. It's not mayonnaise. It is... I don't know. Maybe I'm going to do a little dot. I was going to do a zigzag back and forth, but I don't know. I just was inspired to do a little dot like that. Maybe I'll do a little drizzle. I'll do a drizzle and a dot. Look at how cute that looks. Oh my gosh. Get a little bit of this. Dotted across the landscape of my dragon roll. Just a little bit. Oh, baby, that looks so good. What do you think? Is that something that you would like to eat? I mean, I guess I can do a little bit more of the decoration, as in making it look like a dragon. No, I'm not even gonna. I'll just bracket. Rebecca says, you make it look so easy, but it is not. It's not that hard, man. Just do it with wild abandon. If it doesn't look good the first time, you'll get it done better the second time. Thank you so much, Kelly. That's high praise coming from you, my lady. Yeah, so it's jicama. Thank you, Linda. Linda says beautiful. Judy's like, LOL. Yes, come, girl, come. Wanda says, that looks so good. Can't wait to chew again. I know. I mean, I don't mean to, make you have, FOMO, fear of missing out, but oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is something. Kaya, are you going to come and taste it? Okay. She will be coming to taste it in like 3 seconds. So yeah, this was made with the quinoa rice. By the way, welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. If you guys are just now tuning in, I'm so glad that you are here. How are you? How's your day been? Is it good? We're making this beautiful dragon roll sushi. Like seriously, that's legit. I just made that. I'm not lying. I legit just made this. Is Dali working on the camper or are they still working? Yeah, he's actually on his snow contract job today. He was working this morning. His construction job is still working, but they're mainly focusing right now on just one job that they have to finish. So it was snowing out earlier, so he's going to go do some snow removal. If you want your avocados to ripen or any other fruit fast, put them in brown paper bags. That's very true. Great tip. My mom used to do that all the time. Apparently, too, if you put it with a banana in the bag, it'll even ripen even faster. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to scroll up to where I left off on the comments. Oh, where Cindy said, yeah, so if you guys want to go check out Dr. Morse's latest video, I just love that man so much. Oh my gosh, love him, love him. I just want to eat that avocado with that Dijon mustard dressing. Oh my God, the Dijon mustard dressing is something else. I can't believe I just made that. Inside out rolls, hello, with avocado. Look at this on both sides too. I'm not just showing you the pretty side. Look at that. You can do this. This is my first time doing it. You can do it. Totally you can. I'm kind of blown away. Like what? Right, Alana? For real, I would too. Crystal says, I walked into Walmart the other day without my mask on and didn't make it too far before someone was yelling at me that I needed to put one on. Every store I shop in, it's like that here. Even the health food stores are the worst. I just smile and say, thank you. Gotcha. You know what I mean? If it's somebody else that's yelling at me, I don't fucking care. I don't care. I just ignore and keep on moving. I really don't care. You've seen me in stores. I won't get that vaccine either. Thank you. You're so right, Burns. Yep, I am. Not about everything, but about some things. The vaccine and not getting it, how to eat a healthy, vibrant life, things like that. Mm-hmm.
Good for hair.
I love your hair.
Try to do it another way.
Do you want to get some chopsticks?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going all out, baby. Where do we have them?
No. Probably there. No. We have chopsticks. No.
It's a toothpick skewer. No, we don't have any handy, so it's going to have to be a finger situation. Yeah. Oh, check in that drawer right there, underneath the dish strainer.
Here.
Yeah. Any on the sides there?
I know for a solid fact.
Oh my gosh, we are waiting for that. We're so waiting for this. Oh, that was carrot juice that I put on the stool for Dot. Here, use this. No, use a paper towel right there. I don't want to get stained my...
This is what happens when you rush me. There's no rush. I wanted to...
You're right, there is no rush, except I'm dying to taste it. And you're like, taking so
You tell me,
long?
you don't tell me like, oh, it's almost ready.
Look at this.
Get ready. Just like eat now.
Eat now.
um.
You're right. There is no rush. You take your time. You get here when you get here.
Okay.
Yes, people thought this was all about the election, but this is worldwide. Yeah, it is. It has the election has a big part to do with it. A big part. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you for supporting Elaine through that. Making some more jicama mashed potatoes and adding it to my coconut rolls with dehydrated mushrooms. Ooh, baby. Thank you for sharing this amazing recipe. Never had this flavor. Love it. Oh my God, Linda, I'm so happy. Hey, gang. Hi, Dawn. I just took a quick peek in here. My new work schedule is a conflict. No problem. Love you all. When you sang Rollin', 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 I laughed. It was a dog food commercial back in the day, right? I think I remember that. Hey, Burns, I bought 2 big jicama today. I cannot wait to make sushi. Oh my God, you guys are making me proud. I want to say chuck wagon, but that's probably wrong, Dawn. LOL. In the words of Tabitha Brown, like so, like that. Yes. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, like so, like that, comme ci, comme ça, all of that.
Okay, you're right.
You're right. There are no chopsticks to be had.
Where?
But maybe you want to grab a little plate so you... I know I made them a little big. And Kelly has said that proper etiquette is just having it in one bite, but these are gigantic.
They're huge.
They're huge.
They're jumbo.
They're jumbo. They're
Dragon
jumbo. That's why I think I should cut it in half. Each one of those should be a little bit thinner.
You know, I think you're gonna be okay.
Okay.
I think because it's not covered. It's
So
not
there's
wrapped
this
in
sauce
the-
as well. So maybe
It's not wrapped in the nori.
it's
So
the
it's not
nori's
like-
on the inside. Okay.
And what's that?
That is a dipping sauce.
Yum, yum, yum. I'm just gonna do some of this.
This is Kaya, everybody. This is my
Hello.
18-year-old beautiful daughter who is going to give us an honest taste review of this raw vegan dragon
Oh
roll.
my gosh, it smells so good. Like so good.
What is that? That is walnut, carrot, dill, tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to try one too. Mm-mm.
Gotta send it. It's a mouthful, but it's so good. Oh my god.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
That really works together. Those are way too big. We're going to roll another one, but not make it as big. Mmm. Mmm, the avocado.
The avocado.
And that red pepper.
Wow.
Spicy mayo on top.
You know what I like?
What?
How the jicama rice gets stuck in my teeth just like regular rice. I can imagine me a couple years ago with braces being like, oh, I wish I could eat this, but it hurt. It's like so much work.
I want another piece. But let me get a plate. So I don't make a huge mess.
Yeah, it is a mouthful, and it kind of hurts to cut open a.
It kind
Well,
of does.
like
So
this, but-
that's a little learning lesson, right? These pieces were, and that's why. Let me cut one in half.
Oh, I kind of just went for it, but.
In half this way.
Oh, that's what you mean. I didn't think you meant that.
Yeah. So I cut it so that it's. Mm-hmm. You need to do it with this one that I. So I sliced them too thick. Oh yeah, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice them, and next time I do it, I will make them thinner, like so. There we go. Oh my God, that is so good.
Juice by any chance?
Hmm?
Do you have juice by any chance, or do I have to do some of that today?
We don't have juice ready to go.
Okay.
There's a coconut water in the fridge.
Are there chunks in it?
No, that is really good.
Can I have some of it?
Looks like a hot mess now because I had to slice it.
No, but it doesn't matter. You're munching it.
But that that tuna and a little bit of that dill, that was a good
So,
call on the
What's in
dill.
that that's making it taste so good?
Huh?
What's in that that's making it taste like that? What you got?
Walnuts. I got ground walnuts. She's asking about what is
Spice.
in
What's in got some peppers in there.
the tuna, in the raw vegan tuna. So this is walnuts, baby carrots, dill, a little bit of lemon juice, some ginger, and some of that coconut seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
But that is like it.
That is so good. Holy crap.
A little bit messy to eat, but that's okay.
But it won't be like that when you roll it smaller.
No, it won't be like that when I roll it smaller. So there's that. And then this sauce on top
Taking it away from me. I was just about to grab it.
is so good. So this is that same soy-free seasoning with some sesame oil and some raw agave. The avocado really makes it so buttery, for lack of a better word, you know, so rich.
Texture wise.
Mm-hmm. That is some good stuff right there, you guys. So I hope that you guys try that. It's totally worth the effort. Although it wasn't that hard. Like we were just chatting all day. You know what I mean?
So good. From a sushi lover, out of this world.
I think so. You know what you know what I think is going to set it over the top?
Yeah, what's that?
Is just the tiniest sprinkling of salt on this avocado, because you know how salt just brings out avocado.
Yeah. Think you'll do it?
Not that there was a huge need for it, but remember, there's not a whole lot of salt in this. There's certainly no soy sauce. Let's try it.
Perfecto. You killed that. Happy belly. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you don't need a lot either.
No.
And it's not like you're heavy full. It's just like you're just satisfied. It's like, oh God, that's good. Don't you find when you eat a lot of sushi, you feel really bloated?
Because I eat so much of it. And I'm like,
because it's rice. Rice is so
it sneaks up on you.
hard on you.
And you're like, more? No, thank you. Later, yes.
All right. So that was a hit with the kid. Let me just turn down my light. Let's roll one more, just for shits and giggles. And because I have an avocado sliced and ready to go. Mike, hey Mike, how you doing, my friend? 4:08, you sent that. What time is it now? 4:39. Hey, that's only 30 minutes off. So nice to see you shining your light on the dark side of the moon. Yes, baby. Shine on you. I'm not going to sing the rest of it because I don't want to be demonetized. Love Pink Floyd. Love, love. I'm going to have one more piece of this because why not? Totally guilt-free. That's crazy. That is some crazy good stuff, you guys. I really hope that you make this. I'll show you the little bit that's left. Usually a dragon roll will have fried shrimp. Thank you. Tempura. And this one does not. You still get that crunchiness actually because of the carrot mixture inside, that carrot walnut mixture. That is all right. Yes, indeed. I'm very happy with that. I'm not unhappy about that one little bit. So we're going to make another one just because I have the avocado already sliced and ready to go. Not that I can't just, eat that like Alana says. Just throw some dressing on that. You're good to go. Totally. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, hold on, let me show you. Let me show you properly. Yeah, so that was a great tip to put your avocados in a brown paper bag if you want to ripen them faster. Yeah. Hold on. Did you see Tabitha's deviled eggs she made? Yes, I did. And I kind of tried a version of that, but I just got to the point of marinating my mushrooms in a jar of the pickled jalapeno juice, and I ate the mushrooms because they all tasted so good. I didn't get to the other part of it. Hold on. What was Kelly saying? Oh my God, we are waiting. We need her to rush. I'll eat her share, right? It's like, get down here. Okay, let me go. Let me scroll up. Oh, there we go. I was here. You make it look so easy, but it's not. Listen, you can make it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Stop it. You know you can. It's just a matter of being confident and just going for it. Just balls to the wall. Just go for it. You'd be surprised what you can accomplish when you just go for it. And when we give up this fear of failure. So what if it failed? Who cares? Who cares? It's just stuff. It doesn't matter. It's like, when my young students in my class, when I taught grade 3, they were so scared to write on the paper. I said, hey, listen, I don't care. I'm not even going to read it. Just start scribbling some words down. And for a long time, as promised, I said, I won't read what you write. If you don't want me to, I'm not going to read it. If you want me to read it, if you want to show it to me, I will be happy to see it. But if not, this is for you to practice. Nobody's looking. Nobody's watching. Just 33 people in class right now. Nobody's watching. Of course, the world is watching. The world is watching me play with food. And you guys know. You guys know I failed radically in this kitchen at different times. But hey, that's where you learn, right? That's how and where you learn. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's only food. If you make a mess, you clean it up. If something doesn't taste good, you throw it out. No big deal. No worries. Okay, so yes, the thing, I saw somebody's question there. What are the black things? So beautiful and looks so delicious. It was absolutely spectacular. I'm not feeling deprived. I'm not feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I going to eat? Cravings? What cravings? Craving for sushi? Okay. We can work with that. Oh, what I'm going to sprinkle on here, I got these black sesame seeds at that beautiful Chinese grocery store we were at yesterday. In my stories, by the way, if you guys want, if you're not following me on my Instagram as yet, you don't have to, but if you want to check out the stories as I go live, not live, but as I do my stories on the gram and on the Facebook. I've also got more of my recipes easier to find on the Instagram, on the gram, as the kids say these days. But I took you guys shopping yesterday. I did so many stories that you couldn't see them unless you were kind of live almost. I kind of blew out the amount of stories that you're allowed to have in your stream for 24 hours. So some of the stuff from yesterday was not showing up, even though it was still within the 24 hours. So that was just a sprinkling of sesame seeds. Thank you so much, Elaine. It was so much fun to eat, and it was so delicious. We're making another one, and this one we're going to try to make it a little bit tighter and a little bit smaller. And you're right, Kelly. I think you said that dragon rolls are supposed to be big. They are, but it was a little too big. Just ate a big bowl of jicama. It was like a warm soup. I'm addicted. Oh my gosh, Linda. That is so cool. Yeah, you can warm it up a little bit as long as it doesn't get over like 120. You won't cook it out. You won't cook out any of the enzymes. So right now I'm sprinkling on these wasabi covered sesame seeds. So that's going to add a little bit of heat. And then I'm going to get some saran wrap. That looks spectacular. I just don't have the 2 hours to make it. You don't need 2 hours. No. Stop. This will not take you 2 hours to make. This takes me 2 hours to make because I'm doing a production show here at the same time. Whenever I cook on camera, it's about 5 times longer than if I were doing this without needing to take care of the production of a live stream. So do not let that deter you. And even if it took you 2 hours, totally worth it. Totally worth it. You will have the best gourmet tasting raw vegan sushi in your house in a matter of 2 hours. Come on, you can't order this stuff. You cannot buy this stuff. Where are you buying this? Where are you ordering sushi that costs you pennies to make? Pennies compared to what this would cost you in a store. What else you got to do? How long do you sometimes spend on dinner? Treat yourself. Make some sushi today. Make some sushi today. You will not regret it. Will not regret it. You know where all the ingredients are coming from. You're not eating rice. Find me a sushi place where you can order jicama sushi. No, this doesn't exist. At least not where I live. Maybe if you're living in downtown LA and you want to pay $30 for a dragon roll, knock yourself out. Otherwise, this is the best use of 2 hours in the world. Not only that, we have been chatting it up and connecting and distracting ourselves from the chaos in the world out there. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I get off class, guess what? I'm looking at all the alternative news outlets where I get my information of what's really happening in the world. But I don't want to be focused there all the time. Listen, even if it's the real news, I still don't want to be focused there too much because, yeah. So why not? Listen, next time you want to make the sushi, freaking pull this video back up and sushi along with me, baby. Sushi along with me, baby. So to that, I'm going to add some sliced mango. We're going to put a little bit more in this time of the sliced mango than we did last time because I just think it kind of got lost in all of those other flavors, and I want to keep it. I want it to be, I want it to have more punch, so to speak. We're going to put in some sliced green onion and some sliced, thinly sliced julienne julienne cucumbers, just like so. What else? Is there something else? Oh, the jalapenos, the thinly sliced jalapenos. Yeah, once you get the hang of this, and once you listen, make the jicama rice in bulk. Make the jicama rice so that you want to do this. You just go to the freezer, thaw out some jicama rice. It's already pre-done for you because you've done it for yourself. And bada bing, bada boom, baby. Come on. You're worth it. You're worth the 2 hours in the kitchen, but it doesn't have to take you 2 hours. Do not let my timeline here deter you. And if it does, well, then what am I going to say? You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes a little while to invest in putting truly beautiful stuff on your plate. So we're just going to go ahead and start wrapping and rolling this over. Peeling back the saran wrap as we go. Bricky!
Hello. I'm heading out, but I'm here to try the sushi.
Okay, well, let's put a halt on this part of the production. Here's Brookie, everybody.
Hi.
You look so cute.
Thank you. Oh, we're also going to Toronto to like take pictures and stuff tonight.
Oh.
For Cam's birthday or something.
Oh, nice. Okay, so here it is.
Is this any different than
This is
one before?
this is oh yeah, this is way different. This is a dragon sushi. You like sushi, right?
No, I love sushi.
Okay. It's the
I don't know
same
what this
type
is.
of jicama rice.
Okay.
So there you go. Oh, wait, let me put a little bit more of this. Brookie is my bonus daughter.
I love it.
What?
I said I love it. Bonus daughter.
You're my bonus daughter. Okay, try that.
Heck yes. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Just stick it on in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you killed it. And
Right?
it's better than pizza.
It is better than pizza. There's another one for you. And then I know you're going out, but like you got to leave the house nourished, right?
Mm-hmm.
Leave the house feeling satisfied, making sure that your belly is happy and that the floor is dirty. Here, try it again, but this time scoop it up like this. And then put it in your mouth all in one.
Okay. Let's try that again.
There you go. And don't get any on your white sweatshirt.
True. Yummy. That's so good.
Isn't that crazy?
You killed it.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Here, take it. Eat those two before you go. And look at how cute this one is coming out already. Look. This is so awesome. When you can feed your 18-year-olds and you know that they love it and that they're like, wow, then you know you're onto something. You know what I mean? It's so good, right?
Very good.
She's off to the side there dancing away. She's
Exposed
a
me.
dancer. I know I exposed you.
It's okay.
She's a dancer, girl. So you want to, as you roll it, you want to make sure that you're keeping that saran wrap out of the way. I should show you guys what I'm doing. Dang it. I'm sorry. All right. So you just want to give it a little roll. Huh?
Seb's just there. He doesn't
Seb, come and say hello to the class. He's like, dang it. All right. What do you mean? You got to try it. It's like,
He doesn't like sushi.
no, but you don't, it doesn't matter. It just tastes good. It's not like weird sushi. It's all cooked. You got to get that on the fork too. You got to have it all together.
You can do that. So sorry.
Wait. Okay, go.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
Oh my God, it's alive.
I'm just gonna.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's not weird tasting food. No, it's not weird. It's not raw fish. It's raw vegan.
Not bad. I like that.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Kind of mad at you.
If I-
Huh? If you want to wait for a minute, I can make you another proper piece and you can have a proper piece. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look at that. That is a perfectly formed.
Here's you like it.
Isn't that
Pretty
good?
I usually don't eat sushi, but I like that.
Right?
100%.
100%. I usually don't eat sushi, but I like that. That's the kind of feedback I love. But wait. I gotta get one more done. And since I have to make this roll anyhow, let me flatten out my avocado just a little bit more. Since I have to make this, you may as well stick around and have a piece. You know what I'm
Never
saying?
actually had avocado either.
You actually never had avocado either. This is
goodness.
great. This is so cool. So you're getting not only an introduction to sushi, but you're getting an introduction to this beautiful vegan, raw vegan type sushi. This is so cool. I love this. I love turning more people on to this beautiful way of look at they're ready with their plates and everything. Oh my God, you got him a paper
Okay.
plate. That's so not bougie enough for my bougie sushi.
Sorry.
But okay, all right, we'll let it go. So you're just going to pull this over again and just squeeze it down. And look at that. Look at that, you guys. Is that not so cool? Okay, then we're going to slide this onto a cutting mat. Oh, no, I was going to actually keep this wrapped up. See, I know what I'm doing. It's the first time I've ever done a dragon roll. It's the first time I've ever done an inside-out roll.
Mhm.
Can you just rinse that off for me, please? And this is going to be spectacular. We'll just use this instead of that other serving tray. And we're just going to slice this a little bit thinner than we did before. So we're going to start with a slice right down the middle. Make this nice and even, but now we're going to just go in and make sure that we're not going to overdo it on the thickness here because, you know, it's funny. I think that the size of the roll actually stayed the same.
I can just eat that whole thing right there.
I know, right? Okay, I did not wrap this properly in the saran wrap beforehand, but you get the idea.
Yes, ma'am.
You get the idea. Move those off. Just slice it like this. See, that is why you need the saran wrap on there to keep all of the
Okay.
stuff together.
Yeah.
Okay, don't look too closely at that. Wait.
It'll be
Oy
really
vey. I'm just going to keep it right there. Wait for it. So now we've got this beautiful spicy mayo dressing. Look at that.
Oh,
Like, oh my God. Okay, dig in. I'll get you another fork, Seb.
I have one already.
Oh, you got one? Oh, he's ready.
Yeah.
Go in with your fingers and here, let me serve it to you. Let me serve you up. Oh, shite.
That's okay. All the flavors are
Seb,
so bad.
you got a plate for Seb?
Yeah, we can share
Oh,
one.
that's his. Okay, you're sharing. There you go. Try that.
Mm.
Try that. Yes, the PJ roll is huge. No one could eat that in one bite, right?
You haven't met me yet. We're actually just gonna bring this with us because we're running a little bit.
Okay, go
Okay,
have
thank you.
fun. Did you like it?
Yeah, loved it.
Okay,
Till next
awesome.
time.
Awesome. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Enjoy the presence of
Yeah, so that was a bit of a mess when you don't wrap it properly with the saran wrap to cut it, but that is okay because it's all going in the same place anyhow. Am I right? It's like, hello. That is worth the 2 hours invested in preparing that. I'm just letting everybody know. And you know what else? You know what else is worth it? Turning these young kids onto this way of eating, getting them excited. Just try. Just encourage them to try it. You don't have to like it, but if you try it, you might like it. You know what I mean? Like Seb. Seb said, you heard him say, I've never had sushi before. I don't know if I'll like it. And he was eating it like, and he was like, oh, wait a minute, that tastes really good. Because most people think sushi is raw fish. And that's one type of sushi, but that's not what we're talking about here. Actually, isn't that called sashimi? Yeah, isn't the raw fish one the sashimi? So the dipping sauce, it's in the description of the video, but this dipping sauce, this was just like a tablespoon each of agave, the coconut, soy-free coconut seasoning, sesame oil, tahini, and rice wine vinegar, and then garlic and ginger, just a little bit grated in. So good. Terry, hey Terry. Terry says, can't wait to try these. They're so good. Roll another, please. I just got here. Okay, I rolled it, although I did not roll it properly for cutting because it didn't survive the same way the first one did, but you saw the roll, so you got it. Your daughter is lucky to have you in these great meals, right? I'm lucky to have her, babe. She's amazing. I need to watch the replay and stop asking questions, says Ravika. It's all good, baby. Ask away. Wasabi. Wasabi. The wasabi sesame seeds. Another one for the cookbook, 100%. Tabitha makes a mock tuna with chickpeas. Oh, I will have to check that out. Let me show you what I've got over here. Whoa. Geez, my floor is just taking a beating today. But I've started sprouting my chickpeas. I wanted to show them to you. I started sprouting some chickpeas, and you can see that they're getting their little buds on the tip right there. And they're ready to go. Just make sure that you rinse them frequently. I rinse them out and just leave them in a colander after they've soaked in water for a while. Yeah, my floor is a disaster right now. Oh, my goodness. So yeah, I am going to be making more chickpea recipes because they're sprouted and raw. So yeah. I made those deviled eggs too. They're even better than eggs. They're better than eggs. Even my hubby loved them. I cannot wait to make them. Her old live cooking shows are the best. I will go check them out. I know I've seen some of her cooking shows. Is the cauliflower completely raw or do you boil it a bit? I can't make it stick if I don't boil it a bit. I did not use cauliflower. I used jicama, but the same goes with cauliflower as well as jicama. If you use a couple of tablespoons of blended up, finely ground white chia seeds, it will help it stick together. Like that. Like so, as Tabitha would say. I know, move the comment before I roll. Did I do it? I left for a bit, but I'm back. Awesome, Amy. Is that your daughter too? She is so sweet giving you a cuddle. She's my bonus daughter. She's my bonus daughter. She's one of Kaya's best friends, and she lives with us. So she's my bonus daughter. Now you have to make them again because I couldn't see you roll either of them. You'll see it on the replay. Thank you, Amy. Amy says beautiful. It's like a cat. It's a caterpillar. I know. Now it's a mutated caterpillar. Now it's severely but not too bad. It's a well-enjoyed caterpillar. Look at that. Yum. LOL, Amy. Hey, raw vegan niece, how are you? So glad that you're here again, babe. I just got on. Oh my God, that looks good. What's the recipe since I missed it? It's in the description of the video. And if you scrub through the video, you can see when I make the rice out of jicama, when I make the tuna mixture out of carrots and walnuts. But the recipe is all in the description of the video. What deviled egg recipe are we talking about? One that Tabitha Brown did, where she put white mushrooms into a jar of pickle juice, and she let that marinate for a while, and then she made the yolk part, of the deviled egg out of chickpeas, and then she built it together, and it was, yeah, so yummy. Burns, thank you so much. Dali is going to love those. He really is, and you know what? He doesn't like avocado per se, but he is going to love this. He is absolutely going to love this. I will make him a new one, fresh as a daisy, as they say when he comes home. Yeah, because Kaya might eat this. I might eat it. I don't know. Somebody's going to eat it. It's going down, baby. It is going down. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I know these cooking classes are a bit longer, but I think that it's really useful for you guys to see exactly how a recipe comes together in real time. And what I know that some of you do is that some of you go back and watch it while you make it. Like you'll have your iPad here, like how I have my iPad over here, or on your phone, and you'll watch it as you do it as well. And you know what? Sometimes it does take a while to gather all the stuff and to make all the thing and to clean your kitchen as you go. My kitchen doesn't look like a total disaster. Maybe about 20 minutes of work to just clear off the counter, put all the stuff away. I cook it in real time so that you can see in real time. And plus I stop to answer questions, and I stop to let the cat out, and I stop to clean up a mess of something that may have spilled. You know what I mean? It's real. It's a real time, real experience. And hopefully you guys have been a little less bored. Maybe you didn't have anything to do today, right? Maybe instead of watching the news and getting all caught up in what's going on in the world today, you might have instead spent a little time seeing it all come together for real, seeing real people, not just me, real people, my co-hosts, my guest appearances, come in and taste the food for real. You know what I mean? So, I hope that you guys feel that this is valuable time, that you get to really learn something and really experience something fun. I don't know. Last time I checked, I couldn't find anything consistently distracting in a pleasing and educational way. Edutainment. You know what I'm saying? Edutainment. I'm going to make your sauce version tomorrow, but yes, these were the best. My 14-year-old loved them. How amazing does that feel? How amazing does that feel? So amazing. Bye for now, everyone. Bye, Amy. We'll see you later, babe. Go prop up your feet and eat it while watching Morse's new video. I will do probably exactly that, except I'm done. I'm not hungry. I really don't eat that much. Like the few pieces of this that you saw me have on camera is probably all of the chewing food that I'm going to eat today. I'm going to sip on more Heal All tea and some coconut water, and nurse my bladder back to health and vibrancy. I love you all, says Alana. We love you too, babe. Go back and rest and get some healing energy for your surgery recovery. We love you. You are amazing. Oh, thank you, babe, that you give them to us free. Oh my gosh, babe. Everyone charges for their raw recipes for money. I understand that. I'm always taken care of. I make enough money to get by, to support my family, to buy food from other resources. I don't really feel, and that's one of the reasons why I've kind of, I might at some point want to put together all of these things into one cookbook so that you can enjoy. What's wrong with that? But for now, I want to give you guys as much as I can for free. And if that includes you seeing me put together a recipe like this, why not? It's fun, right? So enjoy this beautiful sushi recipe. Thank you so much, Kelly. I love you too. I'm going to watch yesterday's class. I missed my burns. Aw, I missed you too. I did. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up. I am going to sit down and put my feet up and watch the rest of Dr. Morris's video and, learn as much as I can and hopefully convey some of that new knowledge over to you. As always, eating spicy is taxing on your bladder. Try to eat bland for a few days. Just a suggestion. This isn't really spicy, to be honest with you. This is not a woo at all. Not at all. There's just enough kick in that red pepper, but it's not spicy. But I'll consider that for sure. Thank you, babe. Thank you for thinking of me always. I asked them for fresh pressed juice in the recovery room. LOL. Did they give it to you? Of course not. They don't have that. I will have a good rest. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Mwah. I will see you all again very soon. Most likely tonight at 8. If it's not tonight at 8 o'clock, it will be tomorrow at 9 for Bouncing with Burns. But it's most likely going to be 8 tonight for an evening check-in. I haven't done an evening check-in in a little while. So I will see you guys soon. I love you so much. Share this out to anybody you feel might benefit from it or might be interested in it. And, like, subscribe, all of those shenanigans. Do that for me. It'll be a huge help. I'll see you soon.